So all at the same time. Luke at the back.
Yeah, just in relation to mouth guards, Rob, I wonder whether we could get the guys from custom mouth guards to maybe come back.
Yeah, they'll said they'll do that. As people are obviously all over the place, if there was desire, the club has someone that you may have heard on emails that we had Rego Day where they did, a few of you had mouth guards made. I know a few of the kids were here, which was great. But if there was demand, we'd certainly get them back. But even at a cheap way, which I don't like them, but they're better than nothing, is the ones from the chemist for $10. They just melt and go flat for me, but if you can get them to stay in shape, great.
I know you said Mother's Day would probably be more like a twilight, but would it start at the same time every other Sunday?
Yes. So whenever we're on a Sunday, we're an 8:30 kickoff each week. And it's rare we change, but for those particular events, for a lot of long weekends, we just won't run. So even though it starts and runs over a relatively long period, at this age group, for our Oz kickers as well, and we know families go away for school holidays and the like, and we don't run the program during that time.
Is there tackling?
No, it's completely non-contact at this level. Okay, so some kids will want to, but it is not allowed in the game. It is. And the way we run it, if you haven't seen an Oz kick, it's all about giving the child the time, the space and the environment to do what they're trying to do. So not kids standing here so you can't kick the ball or handball the ball. If it comes somewhere near them, it's a mark. Yeah? If they touched it with one hand, it's a mark. So it's very liberal with the rules. If you watch that, if you're not familiar with AFL and you watch it on TV, we're not like that. Okay? And as a coach, our role, especially for the young kids, is to make sure when we're playing a game, every kid gets a touch. So they go home going, well, I've done a bit for my team. Hopefully, we move them around. They're not all going to kick a goal each week, or they're not all going to be superstars each week, but we try and rotate it so they're all involved all the time.
I've got a son who'll be in this team who's 8,
Yep.
and another son who's 5,
Yep.
who I've registered to play Auskick here.
Yep.
Will they play against each other, or
No.
is it
So your other son will be in Starkick or one of the Auskick teams?
Auskick?
Okay. So with Starkick, what we're doing is combining a lot of year groups. Really, for more than one reason. One, because of numbers. If we only had 3 kids in that are 5 and 3 that are 7, 3 and 8, it's just not going to work. So we're combining them. Depending on our final numbers, we may split those groups in a bit of an imaginary line down the middle, so the bigger kids and the smaller groups. When we play games, I see it being very much that we'll position the bigger kids together and the smaller kids together, so we don't have this big physical discrepancy. Or if we have enough numbers, they'll run the big kids game.